Well, this is the spot. You know, I thought I'd be... But... The first night Hayes and I spent in here, we knew... Mom, it's because there's... But here... We hold in... For... And... Believe me, she had a head... Claire... Me too. Now let's get... Here they come! Nice hit!
One order of frickin' fan coming up.
Whew. Here we...
Sanitization incoming. Pump bag required. Sanitation and maintenance job fulfilled.
Great work. Well, this... Hey, I got out fucking voted, all right? I never wanted to bring her in the first place. She had a head for... Me... To shreds, you said?
One order of frickin' fan coming up.
Wish these were more auspicious circumstances, but at least we're all here. That makes it stupid. By all accounts, we should... Captain, thank you. You mind if we rest a spell before we head out? I'd like to be... What? Why? Huh.
You seen Arthur today? Said you docked 3 days ago.
No, but thank you. Hmm? Oh, you're still here. Deal? A rather bad one indeed. The fella swore Fallbrook was unrivaled in its lead, and now that I've... Don't suppose I could just...
Did you find them? Tell me you found my... Just tell me. Sprats can always be replaced. Excellent. Oh, this is This... Ow! Damn it, that hurt like... Search Fallbrook. Either half the Sprats got loose on their own, or... You want your cut? You get me the rest of my drugs.
Malin, get your twitchy whiskers back here! Don't you run out that door! It's a cruel world outside! Close the damn door! You'll let my sprats out! Damn it all! Now look what you've done. It'll take me ages. State your purpose, or get... Missing? Nope. Nope. Minor. I've got an animal... Look. Back out of this domicile. You want to dig through Sprat dropping?
Got the goods? 'Cause I... You do? Right! As promised, your cut, plus a little extra to hit me. Wow. Either way, you'll find Miss Catherine Malin is one tough lady. Sure. Sure.
I test every product myself to assure maximum customer satisfaction. If you doubt it, I can show you my lower back rash. No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on. Not so fast. The biometric IDs are... She needs it for a job? Well, why didn't you say, give me a jiffy to break? This goes like... That'll do it. Careful. I'm trusting you to guard this specialty good with your life. I mean it. Lose the ID. Will that be all, or do you...
Used to be, you can get the best wine on Monarch here.
Ah, you must be a part of the new line shift. Don't tell. A lost card's worth 2 in front. Depends on what you got. But I reckon we can work. Nope, that's all right. I know what their messages tend to.
Entering quiet mode.
Huh? What? Like I don't know what that means. Not only no.
Just where do you think you're sneaking to? Production line is that away, you worthless gadabout? I'm darn well thinking of... Well, fine. Need myself a drink. Ought to stop by Fallbrook after my shift.
Mode activated. Unit performance evaluation is surely.
Whoa now. And just what do you figure you're doing? These are my private quarters, friend. I don't allow... Certain things require a... I do own a factory known for specialized... Did you fancy... So?
I'm not saying you shouldn't vex this guy, but if you do, it's been nice knowing you.
While I approve of your associate's cautious nature, I still... Let us move forward with the present proceeding. By sublight, you mean Catherine, do you not? Listen, friend. The Borst King of Monarch does not negotiate with coveters. You desire that I should lower myself to Catherine's level of crassness and filth? The king built... You think to blackmail me? For true? You figure... However, I remain... Ah, very well. The king is interested. John Hancock me on the dotted line, friend. I will even give her a cut. Do not push. Tell Catherine she is permitted.
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
How's Clyde? Oh, this ought to... What does he mean to offer? True enough. But if I take the factory, I don't need Point taken. Good help is hard to come by. Still, you're... So were a lot of... All right. Reckon I owe you a finder's fee. Don't spend... I'll presume you mean Arthur, the one you sent scurrying back like... Reckon I'm happy he's alive. I'd be happier if the... Funny, you don't look like Nelson Mason. Funnier still, I wasn't aware of an That dunderhead. Let me get.
I ought to mention, the Iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
Sam, making blood stained clean again.
A Manta Queen.
Yeah.
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, Shed the trappings of a...
Also, we're broke. Damn right, we...
I apologize. Now. Stop. I realize the board has blocked... Surely...
Graham, we should be focusing on survival anyway.
Pivot, huh? I've had my sights...
Wait, that's...
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will... Citizens of Hal... Even... my... Wonderful.
You bought...
It seems... One of our sympathizers... Stella... She meets us...
So you're her mysterious savior.
That girl... Wonderful. We can use them to copy it.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have... Graham, if you...
May the eternal truth guide you.
Hey, I know you. Boss says you've been real helpful, like. But, we got this handled. We... That's my nice way. We're fixing a leaky generator. What's it... Right. You'd have to ask the boss. Huh.
Hello? Relax. Who are you, anyway? Oh, Sandra.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a print... Like I said, this is my... You'd have to ask him. All I know is... It's an enviable... Law help... I should go. What do you want delivered? I always took that woman... Give them all my regards. And...
Oh, you are in for it now.
Detected. Object is proven to be speckless.
That's the last of them. Opening fire!
I'm telling you,
Bullshit, Graham.
they're... Welcome back, Cap.
Thank the Eternal that Carlotti...
That is... This cuts...
About...
I've already sent a team.
You sent the...
They went
Reminder! Prolonged exposure to germicidal fumes kills...
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities.
Yes! Look, just... If the...
Neutralize and sanitize.
Don't mess with us.
Please take a moment to complete this customer survey. Did you find Sam's cleaning today to be A, satisfactory, B, extremely satisfactory, or C, exceptional?
Here we go.
Cycle complete. to Industrial Stain. Good news, customer. All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
If you'll just...
No!
Enough, Zora. I'm not... Captain. Excellent.
Did you find the VIII? That's better than nothing.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man. For now, you can tell Hiram that I'll stop using Devil's Peak. From the pits of our... I have
sermons.
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me. Yes, indeed. But before we get down to it, might I ask how you...
Does it matter? Job's done.
Is that so? I suppose not. Curiosity was always my besetting sin. And we both know I'll find... I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments. Ugh, don't be ridiculous. It's simple. Someone had. Just...
This is why I stopped helping out around here, you know. It's always throw this lever, shoot that marauder, save my life. Just one thing after another.
Speed setting? Whistle while you work.
terrific. I'll be here.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower. Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior. As Nyoka can attest,
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. What in the void-blasted hell is...
black holes. Did you see that? Looks like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I'd guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers, but don't cite me on that. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Architect, save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my... Yes, but...
Hiram. Hiram, are you there? Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come...
Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably... I see you learned nothing. We could use the...
Our message is so...
Listen, I don't care a single whit what... Which means, get off my void damn channel!
Dirty! Clean up the competition! Curling is this unit's middle name.
I am a storm!
Area assessment. Tough stains and resistant contaminants ahead.
We can handle it.
Clean
Don't mess with
clean
us.
and ready to kill jerk.
Got him.
Objective soon to be specialist. This area has been sanitized.
That'd be a great warm-up. Nice hit. Covering you.
Readying for standby mode upon...
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that Captain is a total fucking hull
This is Rizzo's lab, all right. Place has more dust than sweetener now.
You seen Arthur today?
I say, all that screaming in the random hours of the night.
Crew report. Bioka is drunk. Surprise. Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab. I'll lock up behind.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall. According to Hiram, typical. So? Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth. Virtually every colony. Clark is complicit. If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but the chemical is... If you don't... Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agent. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in... Remember, you can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money. Of course. What's on...
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship. Welcome back, Captain. How can I... Take care. We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Can we talk? Since we're in Byzantium, I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Anyway, it's which brings us to where we are today. See, This is why I have to see. Oh, well... Great. And if you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood... Oh, just know that Anything else? I admire your grit, but some wounds don't heal. And I say that as someone who's... Ginger chops and by all accounts, Sanjar and Graham have been at each other's throats for years, digging into... Honestly, stay out of it. I try to save my captain a headache when I can. Usually... Hey, I'm the doctor here. That means I'm Anyway, I can take... Anything else? What did I tell you? His down... Take a page out of my rule book. Don't trust... Don't get... People look at... See, you're not...
Enough about Harlow, though. Anything else? I sure hope you negotiated for a raise. Ever notice how this job gets bigger and more dangerous every time he calls? Makes me wonder what you're... I knew a doctor like him once. He had a patient... Wasn't even the right one. Point is... Besides, none of this is your mess. Guess I hadn't... The board's put a ban... I've got no love for the corporations. Exact. You seem to have a good head on your shoulder. Hey, don't get any ideas. Anything else? It's like one of those stuffy art... Even the bribes are... The real question is, there's all... I was a top-tier surgeon, but I could hardly open a pack of gauze without... That's no way... People call Byzantium the jewel... Everything's polished and bureaucracy. Don't trust anyone, don't... People are extremely competitive about Interesting. I trained as... Lots of them, unfortunately. Turns out Byzantine... Interesting like a I trained... Yeah, well, we all... I finally... Turns out... That's what happened.
Do you mind? I'm meeting... Shh. The Phoenix is... Yeah. I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate. Afraid... Whoa, I'm not one... Some of...
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, so... Just remember... I've always been fascinated. The other thing about... Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around. For start...
Trust me, anyone with a lick of sense gets out of here as soon as possible.
But most people... Doesn't that... And then there's the way nothing... Sure, that part is. That's what... But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it. And since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to find... At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people. Like they were advertising something wasn't working.
Why would the Golden City need...
It's really so people can feel heard. Everyone... They have... But they never fixed it. Except the whole episode made me wonder. After a while... I can't see.
Anti-Cleo ketchup. Organic.
Hey, you. Yeah, you.
Dairy-free, nut-free.
Want to be famous? Kid, you got presents. Tell you what. Listen, hey, don't worry about it. Listen, I'm making a feature. Space...
Well, I have been told I have a face made for an aetherwave drop.
And pipes to match. Maybe we can get you So what do you say? Terrific. We're holding auditions at the...
Anti-Cleo's antibiotics. Take comfort in knowing that anything antibiotics cannot stop will probably kill you quickly.
According to local legend, if you walk around the orrery 3 times, your corporate rival will die of a paper cut.
Corn tablets. Just add air. Now available in carbonated.
Hey! Stand back! Of course not. But, the others took me out to celebrate on account of me. Oh, Oh, you definitely... He's basically the most important person in the colony. That means... That's right. Not just anyone. That's a great idea! I'll have a spec... Here's to me! Hey, you... Wow, listen to me. It's not... Oh, Lord. I really
Nonsense. You've got another in you.
Guess I can't argue. I don't... I just need to sit down. Ah!
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predictive models,
This is where those who fancy themselves the best and brightest of our society live. Trespass.
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors. This ultimatum brought to you by... That's funny. The minister... Sure you are. Typical.
Out with it, you wretched contraption! I'm on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed...
Hey, what do you think you're doing? You and I never saw each other. Huh?
They're on us!
I can take a hint.
might work.
Nice going.
Oh, nothing. Laws, I knew it! I work in the lab at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Some of my sprats, maybe I let... And so... They escaped. Even if I did dare go down there, there are Really? They have intelligent eye. Please, do take care. Well, to maintain and everyone. Monsters hungry. Not that I. To deal with the sewer sprats, of course. Therefore, my something else? I still am, but I must...
So, Vicky. Can I call you Vicky?
Of course. You may address me however you wish.
Vicky, huh? Okay, Vicky it is. You're really gonna let me run with that, aren't you?
Why wouldn't I?
Make him regret it!
Oh! Oh.
I'll sue every technician and employee who's ever touched this damned device. Don't they know who I am? This is all very beneath me.
So, you threw off the constraints of proper society and abandoned a life of luxury to live as an outlaw.
You finally get me, Vicar.
I not only get you, I applaud you. Not many would have had the courage to turn their back on luxury.
There's nothing to see here.
You know,
I have... Yeah? All right.
How did you get in here? You're not one of my
Minister Clark, what a remarkable...
So, this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh?
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off. Slow. I said. Then you're not... That means... But what are... Drugs, of course. Fact, I don't have...
I don't know if our chemicals are here, but this guy is
Will that... Of course.
He's attempting to game the system, but he won't be able to get away with it forever.
I dearly hope so. And you might be... Whatever it is that brought you here... After seeing this place, is it really a stretch? I've been confined to this house for years. Whatever Rockwell's do...
Captain, we must invest...
Indeed.
We really gonna do...
This is... Why, this is starting... Halcyon... Alleged... Via the Acropolis district. But there might... Well, you won't have... When you reach the 8... Oh, I haven't been allowed. A gilded... The board's lackeys are none... I merely...
Obviously that...
There are... Wait! Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given... But they need to know what's happening here. What isn't on it is... Once the rest...
You're awful trusting for a guy who's been locked in his own house for years.
The Earth Directorate is our best hope. Perhaps And now... What a pleasure! I haven't had this much company in quite some time. I dearly hope I'm not... Why, I do... What I... Neither do... House...
You say...
If House... Haven't you heard? Aside from battalions of UD... Besides... Except for the bit about my suddenly coming down with stomach. Probably because I've no interest. When he saw It's quite... Are you telling... The board's... How delightful. What is... The latest issue... Well...
Dr. Fenhill, have you ever contemplated the fact that we have no direct experience of our own heads?
As usual, I have...
You... Oh, there! That's one right there.
The Acropolis District is off.
You could have asked me, you know.
What in the law's name are you on a... Sure. Did I say restricted area?
I never could have handled the desk job.
Just act like we belong.
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of...
State your business. Please step away. Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those. I'll just need you to register your weapons with the... Now, let's see. Well, just know that... You're cleared. Go on through.
Apologies for the wait. I was arranging my station. Personal assistant to Ah. Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged. Will there be any... Excuse me, just a moment. Is there something I can do for you?
What's with the big hole in the wall?
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Well, that was some quite distressing information.
I don't know about you, but I'm all for living fast and dying young.
Can we talk?
I beg your pardon. Minister Clark's former office is currently I suppose that is...
Sorry, I shouldn't talk. Sorry, I shouldn't talk. Not without signing a waiver.
What?
Incoming! If I still believe, knowing you... Well, when you're in some... I wouldn't say I would... But...
Not so fast.
It's okay. I'm a doctor.
I don't care if your brain's...
Worth a try. You'd be surprised.
like I said, I don't know how...
I'll keep quiet.
What? Something's wrong.
I got another fighting me.
That's not right.
Don't mess with us!
Saw something. What was that? Huh?
Down they go.
Didn't even get our hands dirty. They're on us. Down they go. Get out!
Go, Ellie! Down they go! Ah!
Thought I saw.
Waste of company ammo.
Here we go!
Don't mess with us.
Here they come! I've had quite enough of you!
Been practicing this. You're hurt! Nailed him, Captain! Real slick.
Got a fight on our hands. Here we go! Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Huh? Huh? Take your best shot, asshole!
Down they go!
Make him regret it.
They're on us.
That one's done for.
No, please! I don't want no trouble!
What? Something's not right.
Now, just calm down! This is bad!
Anti-Cleo's ketchup. Organic beef. Benefits of smoking a real pipe, none of the messy stuff. I'm gonna get that face!
Trash.
Here we go!
was that?
Their mistake. Open fire! Keeping you! Show him how it's done! No, please don't hurt me!
Please, I don't want to die! I don't want to die!
Nice one!
I don't want to die!
Rizzo's knock you out.
Nice hit! That one's done for.
Here we go!
I'll take your confession
like
now!
Spacer's choice. Zero G brew. An ale that's good for what ails you.
Nice hit! Down they go!
Anti-Cleo's antibiotics. Take comfort in knowing that
Down there,
anything
the new
antibiotics
ship.
cannot stop will
Doesn't look like
probably
we'll
kill
ever
you
work with
quickly.
freighters. But what? That episode from a few weeks ago was supposedly based on a real incident.
Huh?
Incoming! Nice one!
Time for a drink?
I only wish they weren't showing so many Spacer's Choice ads in the commercial breaks.
Saw something.
Make him regret it!
If I spit,
What was that?
They're on us.
What? Something's not right.
I didn't sign up for this!
Not now, old man! I got another fight in me. How'd you do that so fast?
Crew members Ellie and Max are in. You have a message from Adjutant Sophia.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career. You have something I want. Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. He has a litany of charges against him. Vandalism, illegal... Wells is a danger. You're in contact. Wells was our mistake. I'm sending you my
Adjutant Akonde's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain? We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself?
that's my communications terminal.
You're a tricky one, Captain. I'll give you that.
Crew report. Bioka is drunk. You have a message from Adjutant.
I'm impressed, Captain. Your signal made it through. Come visit me in Byzantium. We need... Transmissions are so Meet me...
Adjutant Akande has ended her call. We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Try anti-Cleo. It's better than nature.
The dissidents actually...
Spacer's choice. It's not the best choice. It's the Spacer's choice.
I've always loved that
You, with the hip. Don't speak. The way you... I'm more... Oh, I'll need you. And when I say you have the... You don't gotta be so forward about my reasons. Let me get a good look at my nonsense. Let me do... Love? I don't get why that's... Oh, all right. There are some things... Now stand back. And there we are, my darling girl. I wish you... What? I wish you were... If I... I can't... What can... For you? Anything. Outside... Yes, and I... Anyway. Byzantium... I want... I'm not... You're very well.
I love Byzantium.
Is Matthew still drinking?
You take real good care of your pistol, Dr. Fenhill.
I oughta. It's kept me alive this long.
I mean, you treat it nice. Makes me happy to see, because I feel the same way about my wrench.
Look, it's a tool that does a job. Feelings got nothing to do with it.
Welcome to the official head... Adjutant Akande is a... Adjutant Akande has instructed me to expect someone of your Please don't...
Can you believe what? You know, I know. Next time. Oh, this is real.
Marilyn, is that you?
Lars, we certainly... And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all... Speaking of surprises... I don't... Come on, you're supposed to help me make an impression. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been.
Not...
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the mess... Right? Are you trying to...
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
We'll stay as long as we like. He's right.
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but...
We thought you were dead.
I'm not...
I'm afraid...
We only did what any... We can...
And the payout...
You what? What?
It's...
Why did...
We had to explain your...
We couldn't very well... The neighbors would talk.
We concoct...
One of a kind.
That led to your tragic death.
It was quite the story.
Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? And what are you...
Yes,
Quietly. I'm afraid it would cause quite a stir if the neighbors saw you two.
That's it?
Don't.
Fine. Let's talk outside. Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned... I wanted them to get upset. They'd... Mother would... I'd have a... Father... Then... I just didn't... Hey, the last... Wait a... The payouts are already scheduled. What if I could get the money? Wanna bet? I could open it. I'll make my policy. Maybe if that does... Something on your mind? I hope you got a conde to pay. I mean, you seem to be... I figure if the board's rates are that good... Just make sure you... I gotta ask, though. Can't argue with that. For what it's... Don't mention it. Anything else?
You sure have seen a lot of the colony, huh, Dr. Fenhill?
Ellie. And sure, but most of it looks the same from inside a ship.
Sorry, Dr. Ellie. Still, though, don't you find it thrilling? Being in space?
Look, it's just Ellie.
That episode from a few weeks ago was...
I guess we're going to Fallbrook.
Why can't
Pretend we're strangers. The board's always watching.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Okay. So I was watching this program. I swear.
Hey. Hey, boss, I want to talk to you.
If you don't mind my saying, Captain, Minister Clark is lucky to have you on his side. Dr. Wells has failed to discover the tracking signal broadcasting the location of his lab. I have revised my estimations of his competence accordingly. Now arriving at Phineas's top-secret orbital lab.
I've kept myself busy, and all I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me. Human test subjects. Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board. Damn, that's not enough. Not nearly enough for the whole ship. I could revive a handful of settlers. Maybe, possibly, 10. I know! The board's mismanagement put our colony on the road to collapse. If we don't put a stop to them, thousands of colonists are going to die. Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse? And the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers. Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the... Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists in... The board's going to dispose of them all. We need to get to those colonists before the board. Merciful gibbering law! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space. Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me. But if we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip...
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive.
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope's...
I've got a healthy disregard for personal safety, but this sounds crazy, even to me.
Your instincts are correct. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope skip. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately. Certainly. Unlikely. The board might... Skip drives were never designed to be used with... that... It wouldn't surprise me. I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers. Scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, the board would have... Certainly.
any ship and skip it across the system. What could go wrong?
Crew report. Nyoka is drunk. Surprise.